right. They don't really have anybody that can come in, but they have these 2 subs. Everybody else is at 40, so we'll keep the 2 subs, and we'll just, yeah, they'll just stay as is. The only thing I'll do is I'm going to put Tolvani there. He's 185, so he's a little taller, I guess. He's 165. I'll tell you what, we'll actually bring Taremi off the bench, maybe. Yeah, we'll do that. Tolvani on kicks. Wives a bitch on corners. They have defensive on him. And then they do falls. Is he not a DMF? I didn't know he was a CMF. I never knew that. That's interesting. Huh. Alright, nothing I can do for them. No changes. Other than lineup. Counter target on Colt in Maine. Defensive is on Thad for all presets. Defensive on Thad. Defensive on Thad. And we have defensive on Thad. Removed from Cuervo. Okay. So the counter target is going to go from Cuervo to Colt. And wingers join the attack. I'm assuming he means to join the attack. So there we go. All right. So wingers don't join the attack. Defensive is on. It was already on, and we changed our counter target. I always get so nervous that something's on here, but it's not. All right, let's go. Let's go, baby. Welcome in to FSL Live, here we go. Pour some orange juice.
tempo. Give me a second.
I can feel it coming. Going to ejaculate too soon. I can feel it coming. Going to ejaculate you.
Alright, here we go. We are underway. Got my orange juice. It is high tempo for Belfast. And right out of the bat, Stone Light taken away. Well, Budapest, just like pretty much every side that finished in the top 24 that was AI, had at least one good result, didn't they? They needed to get one to finish where they did. And that was the 2-2 draw against Norden. They did get a 0-0 draw at Belgrade, but it's not your father's Belgrade. They beat Munich. They beat Riga. They gave Lisbon all they could handle as well. It's an interesting approach from Budapest as they launch those long balls up to the two center forwards. Tolvani is up there today to try and get on the end of some of those, as Taremi will be coming off the bench later in the second half. Tension is Stone Light. Learman. Opportunity. What a save it is there! Budapest, it was shot right at the keeper. And there's that long ball. Headed down. False attention. Back to Castle. Well, we've seen a couple of upsets already, haven't we? Berlin on penalties over Lisbon. And Eindhoven over Hamburg. Munich almost got away with one, but Monaco scored 3 unanswered, including 2 in extra time to take down Munich. Akhtar, the winner of this, will take on Copenhagen. Up next is Amsterdam against Barcelona. Burrito looking for Wajcevic. Back to Burrito. Sends this one in. Taken down. I think if I had to do their tactic over again, I would put anchoring, because you'll notice that the strikers are drifting too far wide. Look at this ball from Caldo. The toe poke. Far left. And it's another great chance, but squandered. Good to see weather in the house tonight, Big Daddy. You know it's a beautiful day when you got weather. Here it is, Pantaloons. Awkward header. Parkour. And it's out for a throw here. I can't change the tempo until the 30th minute, but I think they'll stay the same. Maybe go to low. I haven't decided. Caceres. Back to Rebecca Shekels. Opportunity here. Wajcevic. This one falls down for Brooks! Oh my goodness! And it's an opening up for Budapest! Chamo Brooks! The beauty of the cup! And just like that, it is 1-0. We saw it with Munich against Monaco as well. Do they have the depth to hold on? There will be no tempo change at 30 minutes for Budapest. Colt, 2 good opportunities. Both shots were fairly poor. In fact, even the one on target. And here they come again, Budapest. Parkour. Remember, they drew Norden. 2-2. Tolvani does well here. Oh, my goodness. A scary moment at the back for Belfast. Shekels using her head. Brooks. Caceres. Back to Magumet. There's another long ball, but that one right into the hands of Sandy Cheeks. Tenshin. Back to Akhtar. Keach. Out to Cuervo. Stone Light. Options in the box, and that one right into the goalkeeper's hands. 10 minutes till halftime. Parkour wins this header. Tolvani's going to get there. Koenig. Here they come again, Budapest. Coming to life here towards the end of this half. It's a low ball in. Tolvani! Oh my goodness! Tolvani in the box! Doesn't know what to do with it. Keeps possession. Back to Parkour. Brooks. Parkour. Tolvani just did not trust the shot. Pantaloons. Luigi out to Tenshi. Akhtar. Neerman. Is there one more attack in the half for Belfast? Colt. And it's a poor pass, this one. Speaking of poor passes, here goes Nico, and that'll do it for the first half in Budapest. With the lead. Are you serious? No halftime changes for the AI side. And if you're Belfast, what do? You could have had 2 goals yourself. I'm just taking a look. It looks like it'll be the fullbacks that'll probably be the most tired, but we'll see. It's interesting how in this tactical approach, the 2 attackers are always exhausted, but they don't move on paper. And it's because they take up wide positions for some reason when they get the ball. So I think for the FA Cup, I might change this to anchoring. Put anchoring on somebody. Because there's no reason for them to get so tired. Remove counter target from Colt, and they will start in custom. So a bit of a shape change here. Not too drastic. 1 man up, 1 man back in midfield. And here we go. Second half underway. And Budapest will stay normal tempo. Actually, I take that back. They're going to go low tempo. They're going to go low tempo. Burrito. Brooks, the goal scorer. Caceres. Collision here, and this is a foul, and it's actually against Wajcevic. Yeah, elbow to the groin. If there was more than 3, I would say yes, but I usually use all 3 if necessary. Oh my goodness! The goalkeeper made a mess of it. Tenshin. Taken away by Tolvani. Up to Wajcevic. Horrible first touch. Pantaloons. to Cuervo. Castle. To Sheet. Stonelight into Colt. Can he turn and shoot? Takes his time. Indigo Colt. There it is! And we're all square and one. And it's all tied up at 1 with 35 minutes to go. 60th minute, we'll see subs for Budapest and a possible tempo change. We'll have to see. This ball is clumsy, and Wajcevic with another foul. This is 2 fouls, and he's gonna get. He's getting told this is your last one before you're gonna get a card. Passing has been outstanding. Usually is against Budapest. Keach. Into Colt. Can he double his tally here? Indigo Colt. That one's wide. Goal kick. Hans fights. Goes wide to Koenig. Over the top, looking for Tolvani. Akhtar, 60 minutes now, and I'll do their subs. I'm not going to take the fullbacks off. It might just be Wajcevic. That might be the only sub. Nobody else is tired. I can't just do it for the sake of it. There's nobody tired. They're going to go to normal tempo. The ball over the top. Bierman. Awkward cross. Good idea, but Keach couldn't get on the end of it. And we'll get our change for Budapest as Wajcevic comes off for Taremi. Koenig again. This ball, just another long ball. Pretty much deja vu from the last goal kick. Caceres up to the header, but it was won by Castle. Now out wide to Cuervo. Players forward. Colt. Back to Cuervo. Cuervo trends on a ball. Dangerous area. Headed down. What a save from Farts! Popped up now to 10 sheet. 25 minutes to go. What a tackle it is! And it's a clean one, says the referee. And it's Budapest going the other way. It was Tolvani. Players getting in the box for Budapest. This is in. Far post headed away. Stonelight. Cuervo. Quickly going back the other way now. Cuervo to send it across, and he does. The header just up directly above him. Shekels will get on the end of this one. Nico, 20 minutes now. You got to win the second ball against this Budapest team, don't you? Here they come again. Taremi out to Parkour. Parkour finds a run. Tolvani! Oh my goodness, Sandy Cheeks! What a ball from Parkour! See the run from Tolvani coming from the wide position. Right down the lane. I gotta take Caceres off corners. He should not be on corners. It's because of the sub. It was supposed to be Wajcevic.
So we'll put it back on the striker. I guess it just defaulted to the DMF for some reason. It's supposed to be on the striker.
Burrito. Parkour. And it'll be dribbled out of play.
And we're going to get a substitution now for Belfast. It's going to be Coca-Colasico coming on for Tenshin. Let me make sure they got auto subs on because I can't do any more with their subs, okay?
It's only 3 subs per team, and this looks like another extra time game, at least right now. Final 10 minutes, and in extra time, I can change the tempo at will for Budapest. They've definitely had more success in the normal tempo than the low, so I think we'll keep it there. This one headed. Burrito sends it long. Brooks. Back to Magumed. 10 minutes to go here. Budapest trying to make history. Nearman in some space. He shot it, or excuse me, he kicked the ball right in the defender's midsection. Oh, and it's a toe poke away. Another clumsy pass out of the back, but they'll maintain possession. Collision here, and it's going to be a foul. Frustration from Indigo Colt. Oh my goodness, the nerves getting everybody here. Magumet. Long ball. Is there a goal? It would be a winner, surely, in the final 5 minutes here, and it's Budapest. They send in a cross, but it's going to fall right back to Kurnik. No, picked up by Keach. A little bit of a press here from Budapest. Out wide to Nearman. Stone Light trying to give Cuervo something to get on the end of it. It's cleared away. Here goes Kurnik. I don't know. I might go to high tempo here. Oh my goodness, he lets it run behind him. Tarimi. Opportunity now. Well read by Pantaloons. And last chance. They got to score now. 2 minutes left of added time. And that'll do it. We're going to go max tempo to see if they can send something long. And they do. Kurnik to Parkour. Max tempo. Will we get a winner here for Budapest? There's the ball in for post. Havani. It pops up in the air, falls down, cleared away off Shekels. And that'll do it. Extra time is coming.
Surely they would sub on somebody for these tired guys, right? Per the rules, because I didn't do it for the other games, I don't think. I honestly don't remember. So I don't want to do something different now that we didn't do before. So. Yeah, I guess in the future I should be able to in an extra time situation. That makes sense. Well, there's 2 subs. It's going to be main preset. I'll give you a stamina check here. Nobody's really... Keep an eye on Stone Light, I guess, and Nearman, but they're not dead. And that might fuck your penalty shootout list, you know? So here we go. They're going to go to main preset. And here we go with extra time. Amsterdam, Barcelona are next, followed by Madrid.
And they're going to get a yellow card here on parkour. I forgot to turn off max tempo, which is probably why he did that. I got to turn that shit off. All right, they're going to go back to their normal tempo where they've had some success. Stone Light to Colt. There it is, and there's the lead. Just like that, they get it back. Indigo Colt. And it's 2-1 now. Budapest just don't have the depth. And like we mentioned, I can't take out their tired players. At this point, the AI would have to do it. This ball over the top. Akhtar gets rid of it. Shekels wins the header. It's going to be defensive preset and normal tempo. Stone Light forces a save from Hans Farts. Popped up. And it'll go out for a Belfast throw. Another ball in. Handed away. Coca-Cola Stickle. Keach. And it'll force another corner here. I think we might go to high tempo here. Remy, Nico, Akhtar, Luigi, Pantalotes. Still clumsy tonight. And it's going to be a free kick here in a dangerous area. Belfast can seal it. Why are there so many ads? It's so ridiculous.
Customers find an average of $6,000 in tax.
And it's a double ad? What the absolute shit nuts. It's going to be Cuervo on the kick, which is what we got. So here goes Cuervo. And Cuervo, left foot right into the wall. Maintains possession, though. Oh, that was a dangerous slide tackle, wasn't it? Chance for another opportunity. The ball's just bouncing around, isn't it? Cleared away. Second half of extra time to come. Why are they not doing subs? It's too bad. Too bad. Any changes? China's going to come on for Neerman. Here we go. Second half of extra time is here. They're going to start in high tempo. Everybody's exhausted for Budapest. Nobody can run. So I don't think they're going to cause too much of a threat. Spawn long. Colts header. Headed down. In the FA Cup, I will change the rule to I can sub in extra time. But I didn't even think about it. I can't just start now. What was that? What was did you just see him like hip skip and a jump? Hip hop skip and a jump. Uh-oh, Budapest. Just no legs. No legs on Tovani. This one out wide to Cuervo, who's also getting tired. Remember, there are injuries which we will check after the Amsterdam game. Will these teams that go to extra time get more risk? And is this another yellow card for Budapest? It is! It's on Kurnik, who went right in with the vasectomy. Assuming you want Cuervo on something like this. In the 115th minute. 5 minutes to go. Only a matter of time before max tempo. Got to win the ball back first and get players upfield, I guess. Maybe high tempo is better. I don't know. Time running out. Long ball. Everybody's just walking around for Budapest. Oh my gosh, it's another tackle! Forcing the save. And I'll tell you what, Belfast might get an injury here with all these tackles flying around. I'm surprised that one wasn't a yellow card. Caceres having a word with the Asian referee. I think he said you all look the same. Cuervo on this one again. And it's going to be max tempo. And that'll do it. 2-1 Belfast. They survive the scare. Barcelona and Amsterdam are next. I need somebody to do their tempo and subs. Nas, you're a Barcelona guy. You want to do their tempo and subs at 60 minutes? Yeah, every 15 minutes you can change their tempo. So 15, 30, and then at the start of each half, and then at 60 and 75. And then the final 10 minutes, you can change it whenever you want, based on how the game's going. At the 60th minute, I'll pause, and you can do subs. I don't want to do it since it's a knockout game, and my team's playing. So you can see their lineup. I'm not going to make any changes here. Yeah, no changes for me except we're going to start Big Booty Templeton at right back. Yeah, that's about it for us.
Xander at right DMF, and then who did you want it? RMF? Sutherland? That's fine. Let me just make sure their kick takers are legit. You do not get to choose kick takers. They do not have offside trap on. They are counter short wide flex, all out defense, wing rotation, attacking fullbacks, and wing back. There you go. All right, here we go. Amsterdam and Barcelona. Let's get this one over and done with, because I am going to have to get off camera afterwards, I think. Here we go. Let me know what tempo you want to start in. Here we go, and we are ready to rock and roll. Amsterdam and Barcelona. It's going to be normal tempo for both sides to start. I'll remind you when the time comes to change it. That one deflected, picked up by Baruda. Baruda over to Blata. Blata immediately up to Martinez. Blatan playing a bit deeper again today. That way he can get more involved. Junior. Blata. And I said that, and immediately it's given away. Junior. Gallo. Gallo and Baruda. Baruda does well. Junior. Skimmy. Out wide to Big Booty Templeton. Booty Templeton. Skimmy. Wolf. Wolf does well, takes a shot from distance. Roll now to Zetsu, who's just come back to the server. Can Zetsu, former Manchester center back. Sutherland does well. Damsino. Blatan defending. Melazilo. Carl Lehman with an opportunity, edge of the box, lays it off. Good run, good block. Corner kick. Alright, I gotta change this. I don't like this at all.
Relaxation doesn't always look like spa days or fluffy pillows. Sometimes true relaxation is simpler than that. It's when those pesky tasks you don't have time for.
Is this another ad on this video? This is so ridiculous.
It's going to be high tempo. And the change as it gets fisted away from Oscar Vert. Sutherland. Deflected. And Baruda. Skimmy. Van de Ven over to Dennis Reese. Templeton. Setsu. Diaz. Foul committed by Junior, but advantage is played. Diaz. Martha Thathio. And that one headed away. It's another corner kick for Barcelona. Baruda on the end of this one. Baruda in all kinds of space here. Baruda running down the sidelines. Nobody closing him down. Baruda just ran the length of the pitch. Sends in a ball. That one's up. Oh, what a goal! Oh, my goodness! Go, the mighty Amsterdam! At the 30th minute, you can go high tempo. 30th minute. So you can just tell me and I'll do it if you want at 30. Alves. High tempo for Barcelona. Demsino, former Amsterdam winger himself. Manazilo. Diaz. Sutherland. Awkward. Oh my goodness! And they tie it up 1-1. Barcelona. Luis Mateo. And it's 1-1. Uh-oh. Actually, oops. I want this, but I want this. All right, here we go. This ball over the top. Blatan's going to get on the end of it. Here goes Blatan. Surrounded by Barcelona players. Lays it off to Skimmy. Tries to send it. Martinez! What a call for Martinez! And they get the lead back! Three goals in 10 minutes. At the 60th minute. There it is. 2-1. Back to McCormick. finds Alves. At the 60th minute, that's when I can only do changes. And that includes moving players that are already on the field. Sorry. That's why I've done it. Martinez to Blatan now. We're going to go max tempo here. Send up a long ball if we could, please. Max tempo. Why are we playing it out of the back? We're max tempo! There it is. This one's going to fall down. Look at it laid off for DJ and Demetrio Jr. Oh my goodness! How about his hurt? And what a goal on the max tempo. DJ making quite the run up. And it's a rare goal from midfield. And it is 3-1 at halftime. We are going to park the bus.
Spring smells amazing, unless you're allergic to it. When pollen tries to turn your yes into a maybe, reach for Zyrtec. Zyrtec starts working in hour 1 and lasts for 24 hours. So whether you're heading out for a long walk, a tea time, or just opening the windows, you can say yes to the season.
Okay, let's go.
Seize the day with Zyrtec.
I have counter target on the striker. Here we go. Nothing.
Templeton. That ball finds its target, Skimmy. And it's going to be a free kick here. We're going to go max tempo off of this. Everybody running back for Barcelona. We're going to make 3 subs at about 55 minutes, I think. I'm going to have to get off my 3 best players here. I may keep Martinez on since we do have a little bit of depth at striker. But I want to save my guys. I hate for somebody to get a card or an injury. $60 minutes, I'll do it. 60 minutes. I'm not just parking the bus for like defensive reasons. I also need the game to end to start the next one as soon as possible. So. Setsu McCormick. I'll pause at 60 minutes, give you a stamina check, and you can make your 3 subs or however many subs you want. All right. Nobody is really that tired. It's Alves and Diaz are the most tired, but it's not horrible. Sorry, Blatan, I don't want you to get hurt. I'm really worried about DJ sliding in and getting a tackle. And I'm going to bring on Tijani for Baruda. Yeah. We're just saving our guys, that's all. Do I have anything on? I do not. Okay. Yeah, just gonna protect our guys. It's not worth the injury risk or the card. A random 40 for the left back and then for the left center back. Okay. I'll at least do it like this then. There you go. So you got a DMF at center back and a winger at left back. So do you want this? Got a new left back. Oh, this time. Oh, I apologize. You're right. Do you have a guy? I like Creed. Creed's a good guy. All right, here we go. You can change your tempo if you'd like it all as well. You're not coming off right now, by the way, DJ and Blatan. Next dead ball. Let's rest. Watch, one of you will still get injured. McCormick. This one back to McCormick. Zillow.
Working across teams is tough.
Why are there so many ads? It's so crazy. Montefiore. Tempsinho. Carl Lehman. Flected and sent long. Uh-oh, and here we go. Oh my goodness! Look at this ball! Into Blatan! The King of Denmark! The King of Denmark! Blatan! What a goal! And it's just raining goals! The King of Denmark! Martinez will stay on the field. Baruda comes off. Blatan and Junior. Some protection. We haven't really seen that from anybody. But then again, we haven't really had any games that were that far gone of a conclusion going into that hour mark. So some minutes for Arlinio Santos and JG and Tujani. As that ball went literally into the stands that are 2 miles away. Setsu. Great. Apazia Jr. Final 10 minutes to go. Madrid and Zurich are next. JG. Skimmy. Outwinded to Jani. Just hoofs it forward. Picked up by Mirko Wolf, and they're still going. Look at this ball of Martinez. He's on a hat trick. Oh, what a save it is from Carlos Cartel. Tujani sends in another ball, and that's a deflection. Oh my goodness! Oh, they can't stop scoring. George Skimming. Look at that. That's some ass to mouth. What a goal. It was a volley out of the air. I couldn't tell if it took a deflection or not off the defender. It did. It looks like it was actually going wide and came back in as some real man love going on. And despite the subs, the attack stays. And here they come again. Skimmy to Santos. Players forward now. Here goes Santos. Centers it to Skimmy. Skimmy does well. Back to Wolf. Templeton. Big booty Templeton. As this goes to Wolf. Dos Equis is up on attack. He's trying to get down the action. Oh, he forces a one-handed save. Almost a goal for Dos Equis. 5-1 it ends. All right, listen. I gotta be quick. All right, I'm gonna do the... I'm not going to be on the camera. I might go as long as I can. I haven't heard from my mother-in-law yet. We'll have to see. We're going to check the injuries. All right. For those of you that are new to this, it can be anybody. Anybody that stepped on the field can be injured. It can be up to like 2 weeks. We think in a cup save it's like one game a week. So if you get an injury that's like 6 days, I think it's just one game. We'll see. I don't know why they do days and then they don't show us a schedule with days. It's a bit obnoxious. But here we go. Let's take a look. I'm going to remove my face from being so big. Let's get some screenshots here. I'll take a look at the actual graphic now for the and we'll put that in league news and announcements. Double whammy. Sammy, stay away from my family. I wish I had time to do a little bit of analysis, but I don't. All right, so here we go. This is how it works. If the player has been moved to the bottom of the bench, it means they are injured. So Madrid, no injuries. I will just run through it because I can see it quick. No injuries for Zurich. I'll do the teams that got eliminated. I don't think I've ever seen somebody injured on them, but we'll see. Athens. Oh, wait. I'm not going to do the teams that didn't play, though. Here we go. Porto. No injuries for Porto. No injuries for Turin. Lisbon. Did Senga play? I don't remember if Senga played. Berlin. Charlier might be injured. I normally group it by position. Charlier might be injured. London didn't play. Fuck me. Hamburg lost. Probably not going to show anybody. Yeah, I didn't think so. Eindhoven. No injuries, I guess. Vienna. No injuries, I guess. Liverpool, they never show us if they've been eliminated. Monaco, no injuries. Munich, they're not going to show us. Belfast, Pantaloons is injured for Belfast. So see how Pantaloons is at the bottom? He is injured. Not the worst thing because they just bring on James Johnson, who's 60 overall. But yes, Pantaloons for Belfast was hurt. Manchester didn't play. Barcelona, they don't show us injuries for those teams. Amsterdam, fingers crossed. George Skimmy is injured. Oh, no. So George Skimmy and Pantaloons are both injured. We will not know how long until the game. That's how they do it. So, too bad. The good news for Belfast is they have a guy that's 60 overall to replace him. We, on the other hand, I guess Tajani can go left and Baruta can come in. Okay, that's enough. Let's do this. Choi on for Ole Mole. Remove false fullbacks from custom. And Choi marking Ramen. I'll do that in the pre-match. Do you want him marking in everything? Or just one preset? Yeah, I'm going to have to go after this. Main, okay. So you can still ping me. I will hear the pings. I will be in the room. I'm going to pause the game when I have to step outside for like 5 or 6 minutes.
So I will pause the game when I have to step outside. So I didn't, the stream's not over or anything like that. I'll be right back. No, you are not allowed to change. Oh, wait. Yes, you are. You're a restricted captain. I apologize. This is not technically an AI team. You have a player on the team. Yes, you can change your lineup. You cannot change the formation or the tactics. But yes, you can change the starters. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm so used to the AI teams. You are technically a restricted captain because your player is there. So yes. So yeah, you got Alpha. You do have a bunch of 55s, but Conchich is a 55 himself. Like if Fanta Boy is 1 point higher technically at that position, but you could put a guy at fullback. It's really up to you. But hike into right back. You only have... Okay, I just want to make sure I'm not moving anybody. And then Alpha on AMF. Okay. And then let me just make sure that that didn't fuck up any kick takers. Yeah, I don't think you want your fullback on join the attack. It's the AMF. Okay, I'm going to take off auto subs to not screw you. And we are all set, boys. Here we go. Stadiums, we're doing summer and random. We have had quite a bit of rain, haven't we? You'll go with your home because it's sexy. Here we go! Alright, I will be able to hear everything. I just will not be on camera or microphone.
So it's away we go then. Great run on the overlap here. That's good intervention. Things could have got far worse than that. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Goes direct to the front line, battles to win it back. He's gone for it! There it is!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Madrid have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it? Forward it goes. That is terrific skill. Tries a shot! Madrid have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, they've managed to get their noses in front early because they've been much quicker out of the stalls. They've set a high tempo and intensity and look as though they want...
And the shot! It's a goal! All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
There are a few waiting for it. In it comes. Let's keep distance on it. A chance to play it in. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, sweet feet. It's found its way to him. Goes for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. hit into them. That's it! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. An absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Madrid take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Out towards the flank. Keeps everyone guessing. Well played, he saw that coming. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's gone for it! In it goes! And they're at it again in double quick time! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they paid the price and deserved to.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Cuts it out. And it's played forward. Face to face, we're going for goal! He scored! And already they're looking to run away with it.
By the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Away from immediate danger. Hoists it forward. Whistle's gone, that's foul. To get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. Two minutes to be added on. Here's the delivery. And a header! They've scored! A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch, and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player. Well, it's been an absolute...
And the half-time whistle goes. Oh, that flew by. It was breathless stuff. It's been one-way traffic here after the first 45 minutes. A relentless barrage that looks set to continue.
Madrid have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Madrid have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts. And it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. Here we go again. Hoists it forward. He gets past his man. That's a good ball to find him. Tries lifting it over. Goalkeeper's ball. Has he found his man? And it's played forward. Plays Plays it out to the wing. Plays it long. Swung in. Header! And he steered it beyond the post. Hoists it forward. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Forward it goes. On the end of it, has a pop! So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, I just think that's really good management, introducing one of his younger players when the pressure's totally off, just allowing him some valuable, easy on-field experience time.
Whitted. Too long and over the line. Gets it back. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the right. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And that's been levered clear. Plenty on that.
Well, Peter, I would say it was worth a try.
There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
He's made sure that that won't get through. Hoists it forward. And the shot! Oh, he really got hold of that. Forward it goes. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's played forward. It's been played to a promising move. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's played forward.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Put it on the right now. What's on? Loose. Referee has just said play on. Played into space out wide. Oh, he's been flattened there. Towering header! Oh, got right underneath it. That's a poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Right through the middle. Hits one! Another chance! They've done it! Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid have done it again. Another step towards glory. Still a fair way to go. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, it was fairly emphatic. To move on to the next round with as big a winning margin, I think can only benefit their campaign. A springboard win and a very buoyant outlook.